Hey guys, this is Bruce. We're about to go live on Facebook and YouTube. We actually scheduled this for 9:30 Eastern, but I've just have to set up a little bit early, so that's what I'm doing. That's what you see me doing here in the background. Let me know if you guys can hear me. Now, we always have to kind of take these things by ear, so it's kind of nerve-wracking actually. There's no script, there's no plan. We just have to start. So just bear with me while I set this stuff up. Yuri will be up in a second. Feel free to start asking questions. I'll do my best to fill questions on my own here. So I just gotta. What we're trying to do is talk to both audiences at the same time who have questions about Visa approved. We have lots of people asking on YouTube, lots of people asking on Facebook. So if you're on right now, just let me know if you can hear me. That's a big one. Every now and then the sound is kind of crazy. The sound either it echoes or it just doesn't work. And if the sound is not working, I'll restart. I'll restart this. Just send out some messages, see if you guys can hear me. So the way this works is that you can just ask us questions if no questions are asked. And it's not just us answering the question. That's the great thing about this forum, about this community, is that we all help one another out. And just a disclaimer, Yuri and I are not lawyers. We basically are just two normal, just a normal couple who went through this whole process successfully, and we just share our knowledge with other people. Hey, Lama, I see you there. Veronica, hey, how you doing? Dante, oh, you can hear me? Great, great, great. Good morning. Hey, okay, looks like I'm getting some messages on YouTube, so that's great. All right, guys, bear with me. I'm still setting up. I don't see anybody on Facebook yet. Facebook has like this delay, so we're just gonna wait for people to come on from Facebook, and then we'll start. We'll start here. Okay. Good morning. How are you and Miss Yuri doing today? We're doing good. We're doing good. We're just trying to get our community together by always having some content every week on the Visa stuff, because we know people have a lot of questions about that. So this is an opportunity to ask and get it live here. All right, looks like I got some people on Facebook. We got Mark, Gable, Rudy. Good morning, Bruce from Florida. Hey, how you doing, Mark? Here in Colorado. We got our resident troll, Willie. Go ahead, Willie, do your thing, man. Mike Shea from Facebook. Hey, Mike, can you hear me? Good morning, John Moore. All right, guys, I'm going to do a little bit more adjusting. Llama, okay, how long does it take for you to receive NOA 2 after you receive NOA 1 for a K1 visa? All right, so the NOA 1 is the receipt which you received. Now, we received it. I can just tell you our experience. We received it within about a week. NOA 2, I think that is the letter of approval saying that USCIS has received your package and that they're going to send it on to the NVC. And that took about 45 days. So that's for our case. I've heard of it taking longer. I've heard of it taking shorter. So, and if anybody else chime in, like tell your experience of how long it took for you. Okay, let's see, what else do we have here? Can you post a new checklist for a new form I-130? I believe And that's coming from Facebook, from Andrea. Hope I'm pronouncing your name right, Andrea. Um, I believe there's a really good checklist on VisaJourney.com. They have the best checklists. I would definitely check there for the K3. If you're doing a K3, I'm not sure if that's because I know that I-130 is a spousal document unless you're doing the CR1, but they have documents and a checklist for each one of those. That's actually what we use. It's the best thing out there on the internet. Ava Luna says hi. Hey, how you doing, Luna? Let's see. Mike Shea, I can hear you, but responding back is tough. Yeah, there's a bit of a delay. I'm not sure if that's what you mean. Let's see. I-130A is spousal visa. Yeah, it's also used for a couple of other visas, but yeah, K3, is that the one you're doing? Because there's more than one spousal visa. All right, so Mark says, I can't wait to go home to the Philippines to visit my family. Hoo. Is that how you do it?
Yeah, that's a cry. Hoo.
I'm using advanced parole card to come back to the USA. Yeah, so that's what Yuri did. She was here. We got married, did our thing, and then she actually flew back to the U.S. Actually, she did that after she got her green card, but you should be fine. We actually did go on a trip to, I think we went to Mexico, and all she had was the EAD card, so you should be fine. Let's see. Edward Willie says, my wife and I filed for adjustment of status and employment authorization. Can you make a video on that? Make a video on that, even though I'm a troll. I already made a couple videos on it.
That's him?
Yeah. I already made a couple videos on it. You can check those out. I don't believe that they need an update. Some of the prices have changed, Willie. I'm not sure if you're aware of that, but the USCIS prices have changed on that. So what I can do is, once Yuri is over here, I can find the link and then maybe post it up here. But if you type in Yuri TV EAD, or you'll find our playlist on Green Card and where we break everything down.
Send a playlist to him.
All right. Nick says, you guys are a great help. Thanks. I'm glad to help. Andrea says, Visa Journey not updated yet. Andrea, honestly, I'm not sure if there have been extremely drastic changes in the entire process. Although they've been talking about it, but right now it's just lip service. The only thing, it's really the same process. So, and that's going back years. So Visa Journey is still accurate. There's nothing drastic that has changed from the process. The only change that has actually occurred is that the price has gone up. So, and that's it so far. Okay, so any other questions, guys? All right, so this is, how you guys doing out there? You guys doing okay? This is an opportunity for us to
How's your
talk.
marriage?
How's your marriages going? Are you guys putting in work for your marriage? Talking to all you guys.
That's why we started our relationship videos, because of the visa. Because people ask us for.
We're doing amazing. Our life here is really good. It's been an incredible journey, guys, and I'm really glad to be a part of this community with you guys. Things are going really good, and I really hope for all of you guys, regardless of our differences, I really hope that you guys have the same success that Yuri and I have had, because it feels like abundance and wealth. You know what I mean? It's an amazing feeling to find the right partner. So we just want the same for everybody out there. Okay, Mike Shea says, we need to get 3 police clearances. Why 3? Plus the Philippine one. It was your fiance in different countries? Because that's the only reason I could think that.
Yeah.
Okay, and then he says, do we have to wait until the NOA 2? Honestly, you don't have to wait till the NOA 2 to start the next leg of the process. Is that what you mean, Michael? Because what you can do is go ahead and start the what's that document called? DS-160. You can have your fiance start to doing the DS-160 and gathering all the documents that she's going to need for the interview. That's what I would do if I was in your position. I would start. If she doesn't, of course, if she doesn't have a actual passport, go ahead and do that. You definitely need to do that. You need to get a green card. You already know about the NBI. She has to start gathering all the documents that you're going to need for the interview. There's a very good checklist on Visa Journey that breaks down everything you're going to need. A lot of the same stuff you put in your package, she'll need some of that stuff when she goes towards her interview at the U.S. Embassy. So to answer your question, no, you don't have to wait to get the NOA2. She can start preparing for her leg of the journey.
Okay,
OFW. That's why you have to get
Willie
the three.
The green card playlist.
Okay.
It's just a link.
All right. Let me see if I can do that real quick. I'm gonna switch here. All right. You can answer questions while I find this thing.
For Veronica, hi sis. How long is the I-94 valid? It's about 3 months. And then, how long does it take to get a EAD card and the social security number? Okay, so for the EAD card, you have to submit it with your... For the EAD card, you have to submit the application with your green card. And then you also need to submit this form called I-131 parole, because with the employment authorization, it's merged with the advanced parole. That's the same card that you use in order to travel abroad temporarily if you don't have your green card yet. And then social security number is, you just go to the office, social security office, and then bring your I-94, which you can find online. You can search in Google right now and type I-94 and fill out the necessary information like the passport number, and then you can print it out. And then it will show you how long is the validity of your I-94. It's normally about 3 months, but it starts as soon as you arrive in the United States. So they assign a expiration date. And then for the social security number, you just go to the office, bring your marriage certificate, bring your passport ID, and then they will tell you, oh, wait for your SSN for 10 days, and they will mail it to you. It's normally the same in every state. And then, what's the next one?
Which one? This one here?
And then, do you have estimated... Oh, yeah, I already answered it. Right. Okay, what did Willie say? Thanks, Bruce. I don't really wish you ill will. I'm happy that you succeeded. I recently get married. I've been romancing my wife one day. What? Spontaneous dates. Oh, that's great. That's great, Willie. We're happy for you. And yeah, I wish you the best and continue working on your marriage.
I just submitted the link to our playlist. It's kind of out of order, but I mean, essentially, if you just go ahead and type in Yuri TV space green card, it'll have everything, or even EAD card. That'll have lots of information for you.
What did Veronica say?
This one here.
Hope one day you guys can make a big party for all the visa. Yeah, that would be
for
awesome.
all of our visa approvers. Is that our name? Is that what we're gonna call
approvers.
I like that one. I really like that. We got to find out who said that and send them something. But yeah. Visa approvers, I really like that.
Yeah, we need to find the person who suggested it. It's actually in our board.
Okay, on our...
Yeah, and share experiences, how it's
Let's answer questions on the Facebook side too. Let's see. It says it's just coming from... I'm gonna go up here. We've got quite a few here. From Tristan. Okay. Alberto.
By the way, how long does the NOA 2 come in? My packet is in California. It takes about
It took us about
2 to 3
45,
months.
45 days is what ours took, but I've heard of it taking longer, like up to 2 months, or even longer than that in some cases. But normally, it seems like the normal time is between 30 and 45 days. Okay, Chris Akon says, or I hope I'm pronouncing that right. Chris says, Bruce, does my picture of me and my fiance need to be date stamped, or can they be glued on the paper and write the dates next to them? Do you think it may be denied? They're not going to deny you based off of the picture. I mean, basically what I did was I took a picture and I
put a date in them.
I annotated the dates, and I made a separate sheet that broke down every time that I met Yuri, and then I told them in the document, here's where you can find this picture, so that they can look at this. They can look at like what do you call it, table the contents, and it'll tell you, here's the picture of when we met in Thailand. Here's the picture of when we met in the Philippines. Here how long we were there. So you need a body of evidence stating that you met together. That's what they're really looking for. Not just a picture, but a body of evidence. Go ahead.
Yeah, so other couples, that's similar thing to what they do. They you file like a separate, like a page that contains photos and the date and location, and then next page are like the restaurant receipts that match the date when you met with what else can you show, like maybe movie tickets that shows the same date as the photos that you presented.
I also did I did a copy of my passport stating that I went to see Yuri in the Philippines. You know how they stamp your passport and it says the Philippines, is like the date and everything. So I put that in there too as evidence that I seen her. I had like train tickets because we were in Ayutthaya, Thailand together, so we had that in there. I have plane tickets stating with both of our names. What you want to have is not just pictures. You want to have something that validates that you guys were together in the same place. Like if you show hotel receipt, it should have your name and her name. It's stuff like that. I mean, they don't normally put both names in the hotel receipts. I don't know, but things like that. Basically, you want the date, both your names, and that will validate that you guys were at the same place at the same time. That's the kind of stuff you want, not just pictures. Okay, that's the whole thing. Okay, that one's answered. Let's keep going. That's Chris's question. And as far as gluing them on the back of the paper, what I did was I had a paper clip. If you read the instructions, it kind of gives you an idea of how they want to see it. Let me see. We're still doing the annulment, but thinking ahead. Good job. Let's see. Tristan says, I got the NOA 1. That's cool. That's the receipt in February, March. All right, so it takes up to 45 days to 2 months.
2 months to 3 months. That's like
to get your NOA too.
Excuse me. Depending on how many applications are they processing currently.
And I don't know that it matters whether it's in California. I mean, some of the admins may differ. I mean, I know that Antoinette said that hers was a little faster because she went through California, I think. But honestly, it takes anywhere from 30 days to 60 days. That's the normal time frame, whether you're filing in Chicago or Texas or California. Doesn't seem to matter.
Yeah.
The people say that California is the fastest, but I don't know.
It depends on how many people
they have.
they're reviewing.
Yeah. All right. So Tristan says thanks. Hopefully, it comes in soon. Yeah, hopefully it does. Just the waiting part is so hard. Yeah, it's a long distance relationship. I can see how that's super hard. It's much easier when you're together, I mean, I know we used to have these frivolous arguments, and mostly it was the tension of being apart. And, you know how it is. It's the long distance relationship part that's really hard, guys. I mean, visa approvers. All right, so let's see. Shout out Shout out, guys. Love watching. That's from Marianne. Hey, thanks a lot, Marianne. We really
Hello,
appreciate it.
sis.
How do you like Colorado? I'm in Lakewood. Where's Lakewood at? That's like north of us. I love Colorado. It's a little slow for my taste. It's a little too. The part we're in is a bit conservative on how you can, not that that's bad. It's good because it's a slower pace. It's kind of chill, but like stuff closes really early. It's got that Midwest
Yeah.
feel to it.
Yeah.
That stuff like that I don't really care
Restaurants are
for.
already closed at
Yeah, it's
9
kind of limited. So we're
or
kind of
8.
in a. It's just the area we're in, really. So it's probably different in Lakewood. Let's see. What's the right address to send on the adjustment of status? Adjustment of status. Wherever you're currently residing, your domicile. Do you send the wedding photos as?
No, there's one place to send your adjustment
where
of
do you
status.
send it to? Where do you send the adjustment status to? There's a local USCIS. There's a local USCIS you send it to. And so I believe you go to USCIS page. Go to USCIS page. How did we know how to do it?
All you gotta do is go to.
Then we go to USCIS page, and then we went to
adjustment of
status.
Filing.
There's like a site that tells you the local addresses that you can use.
There, send the link.
Okay.
That one.
All right, Veronica, we're about to send you a link. Bear with me here.
How come you're not clicking it?
Give me a second. There you go.
Okay, that's the address for I-485 filing.
Hi, Yuri and Bruce.
Hello, sis, Chana.
Our flight will be this Saturday.
Yay, we're so excited. Thank you so much to both of you. Flight to USA? Or...
It must be to the U.S. Well, congratulations.
Have a good time. Be safe.
When initially sending the I-29F for the letter of intent to marry, does the fiance's letter have to have a wet signature or scanned? Mine was. I can only tell you my experience, boss. For my experience, I did not have a wet signature on that form for Yuri. Another thing I've heard people do is just have the consent of their spouse to sign for them, sign on their behalf. From a legal perspective, I'm not sure what. I mean, if your wife consents for you to sign for her, I don't see how that's a problem, legally. But, that's another option for you. So just kind of giving you some options there. I could tell you that mine was not a wet signature. I just had Yuri on some of the signatures. I had her sign on her end, scan it, send it back to me. I printed it out and then I signed my portion. And in some cases, I just got her consent. I signed and then sent it in like that. So, all right. Any more questions? And what time is it? It is 9:40. We're gonna close this down, guys, at 10 o'clock. But we've got a couple more questions here. Let me see. What is... Thanks for... Okay, I already read that one. Could you read this one?
Bakit why is it in their state in Florida the processing of green card is slow, while the others who filed last July already got their green card? Cry blood, lol.
What does that mean? Cry blood. Is like super cry or something?
Yeah.
Is that like a Filipino statement?
Yeah, like there's so many Filipino like
sayings, like slang?
English slang that's
okay, so I think that what happens is there's a fluctuation from month to month, and it depends on how many packages that the USCIS or the U.S. Embassy gets at that time. And so it's all based, the speed at which they process it depends on how many people have submitted at that time for K1. For the K1. I can't speak for K3 or CR1. I'm not sure what's going on with those. But K1, after looking at lots of them, we just noticed that there's like a seasonal, they go at different speeds based on how many people apply per month. Okay, let's see. What else do we have here? Watching from Singapore. Hi there. Hey, how you doing, Singapore? I love Singaporean food, and I really hope to have some more soon. We had some Singaporean food
Lawrence.
in
What did you say,
Philippines.
dude?
I said, dude. I didn't say dude.
Oh,
I
oh
didn't.
okay.
We love Singaporean food. Okay, I said food. That's what you heard. All right. The next one says they they can deport a person while his green card is under process.
No, not really deport.
Depends on what happens. Like if you commit a crime, I think that they could deport you for. I've heard of that happening.
Yes.
Yeah, I've
That's
heard of.
automatic deportation.
Yeah, if you commit a crime, and it
Or
depends on the
marriage
type
fraud,
of marriage fraud. Yeah, there's
then
certain.
yeah.
But if you're just going through the process, and nothing happens, if you get a ticket or something, they're not going to deport you for that. But if it's like a serious crime, then yeah, they can deport even with a green card. I think they can still deport you if you commit certain crimes.
My fiance is watching from somewhere while I'm here in Western. Oh.
Hey, Mr. and Mrs. Shea, peace. All right, what else do we have here? Zachariah says, guys, if someone
came by K1 visa and applied for a green card and his visa got expired, they can deport you while your papers. No.
No.
No, so if you got married within the 90-day period, yeah, the K1 visa is going to expire because it only has 6 months validity. So that's when you get married before that happens and submit your papers. And then hopefully get your employment authorization so that you have a temporary ID while you're waiting for your green card. So yeah, I was also worried before, but then it's just the regulation for the K1 visa so that anybody who's gonna stay here but then ditch their fiance after coming here won't be able to use the visa for a long time.
All right, we got some more questions here. Answer as fast as I can here. Dainty Purple says, hi, Yuri and Bruce. Hi, Dainty Purple Bird.
Purple Bird.
I had my interview for our adjustment of status on the 22nd of February in New York City. 22nd of February. Okay. The interview went very well, and they asked me to wait for the issuance of the card. There's a way you can check the process of the card. It's on USCIS.
USCIS.gov, and then just
let me see if I can find the link real quick while we answer another question. You wanna take the next couple here while I look for this?
I'm having blast watching you guys. Thank you so much for the link. You're welcome, sis. I'm very happy for you that you're already in the US finally.
All right, I'm sending a check your
you
case.
You seem relaxed and happy. Your enthusiasm and can-do attitude is infectious. That's great.
Well, thank you, John. It's really a pleasure. Like I said, it's a pleasure to be a part of this community. It's really great. I mean, I cannot express how awesome it is to be with somebody who's a partner with you. You know what I mean? And partners with you guys too. My Visa approvers out there. Okay, next one is
yeah, that's why we wanted to do more videos that will also help our audience, not just the visa, because when you I think it's it's nice to be able to help people in a way like if we're able to help that through inspiring our audience, to also be successful in your marriage, in your life, and to continue working.
And that's why we expanded our content, because we're having so many other things happen in our life. And when you help other people, what's amazing is people start to help you back. And it's just, that is what makes this awesome. Okay, let's keep answering questions. Dainty Purple Bird says, how long do I have to wait
for the green card to come to my mailbox?
Depends on the state.
So normally, if your interview was successful, they would tell you wait for your green card 7 days, 2 weeks, and then so you have to keep checking it, because It's a very confidential identification,
Yeah.
and someone can use
Is
it.
this the correct path I sent them? This case online. They use the same case.
Yes, that's the same.
Yeah, so Dainty, I just sent the link there. So just check that out. I think you just put your receipt number.
Yeah,
and
so
it'll be able
there
to check it.
you
Let me
get
see if there's another
three
one.
receipt numbers, right? From your green card, which is the I-485, and then your I-765, which is for employment authorization, and your I-131 advance parole for traveling. So you can use those receipt numbers and type it in there, and you'll see the status of your green card. But then, if your interview was last February, it's already April, you should call them and what's going on, because normally it doesn't take months to issue your green card.
Okay, I got another question. Let's go to Facebook. We don't want to ignore the Facebook people. It says from Matthew, says, "Hi, Bruce and Yuri. I was approved and came to the U.S. 2 weeks ago. It has been an amazing experience. So I will help Tanny, anyone. I think he means anyone who wants it, because I've gotten so much help from you guys. That's that's what this community is all about, guys.
Yeah,
that people like Matthew, people like our admins who are always thank the admins, because they actually do all that stuff for free. Like when they're helping you out with comments, they're already here.
Thank you so
already
much.
have their green card, and they're helping tons of people.
Yeah, I want to thank all our admins, because they really go all out to help people for free. And it's
Kenaline, Antoinette, all
Honey,
of our
Mary Ann, all our admins has been, and Todd, Giselle, all of them are really helpful. Thank you so much.
Yeah, so
guys.
always thank them, because those guys, they really don't have to help, and they're doing that stuff for free out of their own, the kindness of their heart. So,
thank you so much, guys, for being so kind and so helpful.
Lou and Toya, how you guys doing out there?
Knowledge.
Hey guys, how you doing? Answering more questions. Let's see. From Abdullah, Franny Abdullah says, "Hi from Canada. I want to get a visa
and well feed." That's so fun. Okay, I'll answer you in a while. Hi, I'm from Canada and want to get a fiancé visa to be with my partner or work with.
So Franny, which one? It depends on which one you're gonna get. We don't really do H1B1 stuff like that. I believe that's the work visa. I don't really know much about it, to be perfectly honest with you. The best I can do is help you to find other resources. But if you're doing a K1, K3, and even CR1, our group can definitely help you out. And I think coming from Canada, it really shouldn't be an issue. It's so easy to do from here. There's so many Canadians here. You Canadians are taking over our country, to be honest with you.
No, same with Americans. Americans are flocking to Canada. So
I wonder why would. Okay, we're not even gonna go there. Okay, let's keep answering questions.
Yeah, so just tell your fiance if you guys wanna be together. You can with 90-day fiance, you have 90 days to observe each other. You can decline and go back to Canada if you don't, if you decide not to get married, and that gives you 3 months to fully think about it before getting married, which is I think enough time if you've already known your fiance.
Franny's asking how hard is it, and does the process and does the is the interview hard? It's not hard. The stressful part is really being away from your spouse, and that's what drives people crazy. Now, there's some documents that you have to fill out. Just be very thorough with it, and that's what our group is all about. Is if you have a question, you can just post it on the group, and people 9 times out of 10, someone will answer the question, especially if they have been through it before. Another great resource, aside from the government sites, is Visa Journey. A lot of times people have already blazed a trail before you, so you can actually get answers from them. But yeah, it's not. I wouldn't say it's a hard. K1 is pretty easy, but the hard part is the stress of being away from your future spouse. That's really the hard part.
Yeah, so with the fiance visa, it's the U.S. citizen that starts the process. So your fiance or boyfriend can file a petition.
Right. They're requesting that you come to the country, to the
Yeah.
U.S., so that you can marry within the U.S. That's what the K-1 does. It gives you 90 days to do that. There's a bunch of documents that basically...
You can download the app. Just go to efilipinowomen.com, and then there's a section there in the home bar where you can download the fiancé visa app. Why don't we just send it to her?
The link? Okay.
Yeah.
All right, you answer questions while
But then the prices
do
has
this.
changed. Let's send her the link too, so they can start their fiancé visa.
Which one am I sending first? The app or what?
USCIS K1 visa fee. K1 visa fee.
You want the new fees?
Yes, the new fees. But the process is the same, so you can still use the app that we made for the entire process of fiancé visa.
Yeah. Now here's a step-by-step. I'm just gonna send you guys a couple. This is for Franny, or is this for who?
Franny.
All right, Franny. I'm gonna send you a couple things here. This is the official website. Now it's some of the government some of the government verbiage is a little bit.
Yeah, it's too much.
It's too much, and that's why we have this group to help people to get through this process.
Yeah, the app makes it way simpler for you to understand what they're saying.
So what did you want?
What? Simpler?
Yeah. Sorry. What did you want?
The visa fees. That's not a visa fees.
But if she goes here, it will tell her the visa fees.
Let's see.
Maybe not.
Filing fee there.
Yeah. Okay. All right, Franny, we're gonna send you the new.
Just send her
the first part, so it's not.
link, and then yeah.
Yeah, I'll just send this whole thing to her. All right, Franny, this is where your fiance is gonna start. They'll need this form right here. I just put it on the Facebook side. They'll need that to start.
And then the eFil link.
I'm also going to send you a link to our app. The app is it's just a simple walkthrough of how to actually start the process. Okay, it's not fancy, it's just very basic. But there it is right there. Okay, let's answer a couple more questions before we're out of here. We got 5 more minutes, guys, so please ask questions.
Taya said you guys are providing such valuable and inspired information.
For the citizens of the world. Citizens of the world.
Citizens of the world.
I like visa approvers more.
Yeah, we should call the visa.
Because we got our rev share bosses.
VA babies.
We've got our VA babies, hashtag visa approvers. And then we've got, I don't know what else, what other groups.
Citizens of the world fits everyone though.
Okay, hi guys.
How are you? I did send adjustment of status February 16. How long do I have to wait? I finished also my biometrics interview. It depends on states.
What state are you in? Because we have some insight into a couple states. It really depends on what state you're in. SNS
yeah.
TV. While you answer that, we're going to keep going
As
here.
of today, the I-129F has been updated. Really?
Really?
For the process or the
entire process, or just the form? He must mean
just the form.
He must mean just the form.
I think that's just the form.
Yeah.
Hi, I just checked the status. It shows nothing about the green card. It shows about the interview letter that was mailed to me before. You can call them. It's been two months since your interview. You should call them.
Call the USCIS?
Yes.
Yeah. The new I-129F is way more complex and looks like a biographical is embedded in it. Okay, we'll have to look at that. That means we'll have to make
we should make a new form.
Video about that, huh?
That's all. I did call USCIS last week, but they just asked me to wait. Oh my gosh.
Indiana. I'm not sure about Indiana SNS TV. I can tell you in Colorado, just to give you some perspective, Colorado took us over a year to get the green card.
Yeah.
But some other states take weeks, like a few months, 3 months. Like, was it California? California doesn't take long at all, right? But
10 months, California, for the process.
10 months.
And then interview.
Damn.
My AD expires in the month of August this year, so I need to renew it by paying the fee. Nah, it should not be that long. Here in Colorado, it also takes a year.
Yeah.
So
your friend renewed it, right? She didn't have to pay a new fee, correct?
She tried to renew it, but she had an interview a month after, so they just gave her the green card, I think. Because it's like, it would not make sense to give her a new green EAD if she's about to have her interview, yeah. So before that time, you should be able to get your green card, because that's the process. That's why they only give the temporary EAD while you're waiting for the green card, and it should not take up to August. It should arrive before that time.
Okay, we got another question over here. Almost 8 months.
Veronica had something to me.
They're speaking in
Hey
Tagalog.
girl, I have a question. How do you learn? Have you learned how to cook American food? Yeah, I was actually practicing before coming here in the US.
What do you guys mean American food? Like, spaghetti is not American, okay? That's Italian. Pizza is not. Pizza is from Italy. Burgers are from Belgium. All of the food here is from other countries.
Happy and well-fed. Take a look at us now. That's what actually we were alarmed last.
Yeah, we're getting kind of cheeky.
I'm devastated. Yeah. We'll show you. We're gonna make a vlog out of that.
I don't know. I'm too
next
embarrassed.
Week, comparing
we used to be in really good shape, guys.
Before and after.
Now we're just eating all this
before marriage and after marriage photo, and it's alarming. So we have to lose weight.
All right, guys, we only have we got 1 minute left, so let's do an outro. So just
keep practicing, sis, and I would say don't make burgers, because that's how we got fat, and avoid pasta because it stays long in your stomach, and that's how we gained weight, because I've been making unhealthy food.
All right, guys, we're going to end this. There's lots of other questions flowing in. Just remember, you can go to the Visa Approved group, and you can ask any question that you need. The Visa Approved group link is if it's in the bottom there. If you look at the bottom there, that's what our link looks like. You go there, or if you go to Facebook and type in Visa Approved, we should be the first group that pops up. Go ahead and join.
Yeah.
We got hundreds of people coming in a day, hundreds. So it takes me a while to sort through it, or me and the admins are going through it and accepting certain people who are not spamming the site. So that takes a bit longer.
Yeah, so after I received the green card,
are we still answering questions?
Yeah, this is last.
Okay.
Okay, so after you receive the green card, there's no need to apply for the EAD, because green card is applicable for all transactions here in the United States. Getting a job, anything that you're gonna do, getting a license, that's your card. And traveling, that's it.
Okay.
No EAD. Okay.
That is the last question.
Okay.
If you guys need any more help, we have an app. Make sure you download the app, use it. It actually helps us out financially, like a tiny bit. And it's really helpful for you guys to actually use. That's a little bit outdated with the
we need to
fees, but we will update it. Make sure you go to our site. If you have any questions, you can go to our site. We have tons of old information that's still relevant to the green card process, the EAD process, to the visa process, and we even have some stuff for
and we have a new updated videos in YouTube. Just go to our playlist. You should find the green card playlist and the K1 visa playlist, and all of our previous videos. It's not really that much of a change. Only the price has changed.
Right.
But the process is the same.
So to all of the Team Yuri Bruce fans we have out there, to all the visa approvers that are on our site, thank you guys so much for all your support. Thank you guys for being a part of this community. We really appreciate the opportunity. To all our citizens of the world, is that what we're gonna call it?
Guys, we still.
I say we just call each community a different name, because each community is slightly different. Visa approvers.
Or VA babies.
Hashtag VA babies.
I like the VA babies.
All right, guys, we're gonna end this thing. I think that is it. Make sure you ask questions on the site if you have any other questions.
I love you more, sis.
All right.
You guys, thank you so much. You're welcome.
Later. We're into the stream.